What's on the shelf? 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 What's on the shelf?
So one of my favorite creators on this platform happens to be Defunctland. His content is super interesting and has managed to accumulate a sizable audience on all corners of the internet, with projects like his Disney Channel themed documentary heavily influencing some of my work, specifically my Snowbird documentary from a few months ago. That Snowbird himself has still yet to acknowledge. Asshole. But one of the best things about Defunctland is the quality over quantity approach taken by the channel. And a couple of months ago, Defunctland uploaded the much anticipated Awful Wiggles Dark Ride video that his audience had been waiting 5 months for. And boy oh boy, did it deliver.
The ride had an advertised top speed of 2 kilometers per hour, or about 1.25 miles per hour. This is slow.
A link to Defunctland's full Wiggles Dark Ride video is in the description below. And if you haven't seen it, you should really give it a watch. I mean, it's way better than the crap you're gonna see here. Anyway, this video got me thinking about my own relationship with the Wiggles, and feeling a little bit nostalgic for Wiggles content that I loved when I was a kid. I loved everything the Wiggles did back then, and to this day I have a great deal of admiration and respect for all the stuff they did to provide quality edutainment for my whole generation. And they're still making stuff today, even though there's like 30 Wiggles now and the only original Wiggle left is Anthony. It's like the opposite of Smosh. But even though I loved all the Wiggles content that came out in the early 2000s, there are still certain pieces of Wiggles media that are seared into my brain from watching them over and over again as a child. These films that I watched more than any other Wiggles related theme and haven't watched in about 18 years are Wiggles Space Dancing and the Wiggles Cold Spaghetti Western. Don't ask me why I like these straight-to-video Wiggles films so much, because I really don't know. I can tell you one thing though. It definitely wasn't because of the great CGI. Wiggles Space Dancing is the group's first ever fully computer animated project, and it definitely doesn't show. Dude, this is making me dizzy. But the song is catchy. And the door is scary. You know, the huge.
Anthony? Murray? What are you doing? Having fun, aren't we?
Doing what exactly? Tickling your sleeping friend? Is that fun to you? Dude, and Jeff isn't even reacting when they tickle him. The only way that I could imagine this being fun is if Jeff was reacting in his sleep, but he's not doing anything. Murray and Anthony are just being f***ing weird. Apparently, they're trying to wake him up, but they can't. It's not like they have a whole song that talks about how to wake up Jeff or anything.
They're telling us to try saying, 1, 2, 3, wake up Jeff.
What a thought!
Yeah, that would work, but we thought we'd try something different.
Why? How would a funny face wake him up exactly? He's asleep! He can't see that shit! They continue to try to wake him up by doing things that would never be effective in waking anyone up, let alone Jeff.
Magic tricks. Yeah! Woo!
Then they lose track of their goal of trying to wake up Jeff and get on the topic of how they think that they would look inside of Jeff's dreams.
I wonder what we look like in Jeff's dream.
And apparently, in Jeff's dreams, they look like terrible 3D models of themselves.
I'm still hungry. Woohoo! And I'm still Greg.
I don't know why. I love that line. And I'm still Greg.
I wonder if there are people out there in outer space.
It's so funny how quickly that the Wiggles jump from topic to topic. I think the Wiggles all have severe ADHD. So now we're in space. No Wiggles in sight. Just this bop of a song these terrifying expressionless planets with dead eyes, and some aliens flying around in a spaceship that is equipped with legs and feet. Why?
Means let's be friends. Is how do you do?
I'm sorry, this just... How the f*** did we get here?
And the cows and the chickens seem to run the place.
I genuinely don't know, man. The aliens are coming to Earth because they think that the cows and the chickens are in charge. What kind of logic?
We come as friends. You have beautiful eyes.
I cannot believe that I watched this as a kid and didn't cry. And note, as a kid, everything made me cry. Everything. I cried on Splash Mountain. But this is okay. Not a tear in sight.
Hi, everybody!
Again, how?
Hello, everybody! It's good to see you!
Whatever drugs Henry's on, I would like some, please. Anyway, then these aliens land right outside the Wiggles house, and Dorothy...
Well, maybe just a quick rose petal snack.
I think I hate her. They think she's a cow. Apparently, none of them noticed the huge-ass spaceship with legs, or that Jeff is having a seizure right behind them.
You can't escape the good old captain and his clever feather sword.
The hell I can't.
Wake up, Jeff!
Thinking the cows are in charge, the aliens introduce themselves.
You have beautiful eyes.
Are we looking at the same eyes? After this, the oblivious Wiggles finally discover the alien spacecraft and say, huh? Way too many times.
Huh? It's a...
Captain Feathersword is pretty queer-coded.
What is that?
Well, I've got my spaceship identification manual right here.
Greg, what the hell? You happen to have one of those? You just have it on you. Like, do you carry that with you all the time? Why, Greg, is that a spaceship identification manual in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? No, Bob, I'm not happy to see you. It is just my spaceship identification manual. Oh, we can read it together if you'd like. You know, I think I'm good, mate. I think I'll pass. I like to imagine that every picture of that book is just pictures of different spaceships, and they all just have a caption that says spaceship. So they go into the object that Greg so expertly identified as a spaceship.
Hello, we're the Wiggles. We like to sing and dance. Hello.
100% the best way to enter a room, to enter any room. Inside the ship, the captain starts just pressing random buttons, prompting the band to sing a song about it. And then, exactly what you would expect to happen happens. He presses a button that sends them into space. This leaves the aliens stranded on Earth with the cows, you know, the ones who really run the planet.
But there's something funny going on down here. Just take a look at this.
How are aliens talking to cows, any stranger than an octopus that lives on land, wears plaid and shoes and a straw hat, and talks without ever moving his mouth, might I add? Just wondering. Back on the ship, the Wiggles, Feathersword, and Freddy Fazdog are trying to figure out a way to fix the pickle they've suddenly found themselves in. But sadly, everything on the ship is in alien language, except for these levers that have English labels for some reason. Thankfully, Captain Feathersword has built an alien translator button in his chest, so now they can understand space language.
Return to Earth is impossible on autopilot.
Elvis will. Thank you very much.
Upside down, well. Star Galaxy.
Prepare for landing on Rock Star.
So they land on this planet called Rockstar, where there are also random moving live-action posters.
Welcome, Planet Rockstar.
Clever.
Ciao tutti. Oh, hello everyone.
There's no way that kids understood these references.
Signori, signorina?
Okay, actually, what the f***? On this planet, in f***ing space, there is a dog that speaks Spanish, wears a tux, stands on its hind legs, and works at a club. And why is it a realistic dog? Let's not forget that Wags is there as well, and he looks way more like an alien than this bitch.
He is the king around here.
King Mondo.
Okay, now the f***ing dog sounds Italian? Pick an accent. Whatever. So the talking Spanish-Italian dog tells him about this King Mondo guy, who is performing tonight and is apparently also actually the king of this planet. He ends up inviting the Wiggles to play his show with him.
Let them through, Pasqua.
Okay, I'm sorry, I really can't get past this dog bouncer thing. Why is its name f***ing Pasqua? Pasqua. What the f***? I hate Pasqua. So, the Wiggles and King Mondo sing Eagle Rock, and it sucks. And King Mondo just has these random outbursts.
Been a long time since I toured the earth.
It's kind of his thing. He points them back to Earth, and now they all of a sudden know how to drive the ship.
Next stop, Planet Teeny Weeny. Repeat, the Planet Teeny Weeny.
Okay, so they don't know how to drive the ship. Now they're headed to Planet Teeny Weeny. I wonder who the king is there. So they land on Planet Micropenis, and it turns out that the residents' dicks aren't the only things that are small, because they're all like the size of ants.
Look, it is the Wiggles. So you're the captain who tickles.
The Wiggles don't see these small people, though, and nearly murder all of them.
I know of. And the Wiggles too. Singing and dancing we all like to do.
Why do all the aliens that we have met, besides the first ones, just have normal, like, Earth accents? Like Spanish, Italian, Irish. That just seems like kind of strange, like, for real. Why the hell are these people Irish? And why is this old lady so thick? Let's not worry about it. Let's just not worry about it. So this thick old lady warns the Wiggles of a depressed planet that would probably make them depressed too if they went there.
Don't end up on planet Gloom, or you won't be home by morning.
But you'll never guess. As they're flying home after leaving planet Micropenis, the aliens on planet Gloom use their incredible powers of deception to send holograms of the Wiggles to the spaceship that convince the captain to head towards their planet instead of Earth.
Greg just told me to stay straight.
So they crash on Gloom World. It's a sad place where all the residents talk like that one dog who runs an elevator. Droopy.
Why are you so sad? Don't you like to laugh and sing?
Oh, yeah.
And then the band jumps right into a song in a desperate attempt to cure the Gloomy's depression through the awesome power of song and dance.
Dance your blooms away.
There are many things that made themselves shockingly apparent to me during this musical number. But the main thing is the fact that they get through this whole lengthy song by reusing shots over and over and over again. They use this exact same shot of these two aliens reacting. The exact same shot. Like 5 goddamn times. There are some parts where it's especially obvious, like when they cut to this same shot of Dorothy 1,000,000 times, or when they reuse shots of the Wiggles singing the first verse and their mouths aren't even moving when the lyrics are being sung. And that's why I think this movie probably looks so bad. Not because they couldn't make it look good. I mean, for God's sakes, this was 2003. Pixar had made 2 outstanding Toy Story movies by this point. VeggieTales has been making great CGI films on a low budget for like 10 years. There was no damn excuse. What it comes down to is the fact that this film is just extremely cheaply made.
Hey, Cappy Wappy, where do astronauts park their spaceships?
Oh, I don't know, Jeffy Weffy.
They're definitely fucking. I mean, they have cute pet names for each other.
Hey, Greggy Weggy. I don't know, Andy Wandy. Tell me.
Okay, stop. Back on Earth, the aliens have showered their new friends, the cows, with many gifts and pierced their ears. Okay. Then Captain Feathersword breaks out into the stankiest stanky leg I've ever seen, which is apparently enough to make the Gloomies laugh and make their planet a lush, thriving paradise. Okay, Mr. President, hear me out. Now, if you just do the stanky leg really stanky-like, we can avoid a recession. I know it seems far-fetched, but it worked for the Wiggles. Our heroes finally make it back to Earth after another musical number.
We're going home.
We're going home.
Can someone tell me what genre of music these guys sing? And don't say children's music, because this definitely has to be its own genre. I mean, it's definitely not,
I can't wait to eat some raisins.
Dorothy, you have a problem.
Hey, look.
What's this? It's a bottle, Anthony.
Do you love the Wiggles? And the Wiggles Music and Friends? Then get ready for the Wiggles musical toys. Now playing Jeff, Murray, Anthony, and Greg.
Hi, my name is Greg.
Hi, my name is Anthony.
You can sing and wiggle with wiggly musical instruments. The Wiggles friends love to sing with you too. So if you love the Wiggles, Wiggles toys are something to sing and wiggle about. Now at your favorite toy store.
I had to raise my chair up because I realized it was way too low this whole time. The Wiggles Cold Spaghetti Western is another hit distributed straight-to-home video film released a year after Space Dancing in 2004. This film follows the Wiggles as they go on an Old West adventure complete with boots and hats and, you know, other shit that cowboys have. Dysentery? Do cowboys have dysentery? Hopefully this film will be a much easier watch than the last one, since this is the Wiggles just, you know, in their common form, you know, the normal humans, instead of their, you know, horrible CGI abomination form. We open with the Wiggles in a farmhouse. No explanation of why or how, just a musical number.
We're the cowboys. We're the cowboys. And we ride our horses this way.
That's actually kind of sad. They're cowboys with no horses, so they just have to pretend they're riding horses. Oh, never mind. They have donkeys all of a sudden.
We brush our teeth every day.
That's good to know. I just don't think cowboys were known for brushing their teeth all that much. I just think it's kind of weird that they're singing a song about being cowboys, and Greg decides to throw in, oh, and we brush our teeth too. Cool, but what does that have to do with being a f***ing cowboy? So the song ends, and then in typical cowboy fashion, we learn that Murray has a digital assistant that he keeps on his boot that tells him his tasks for the day. Oh, and it sounds like Elvis for some reason.
Morning, Murray. You asked me to remind you that today is the day of the town fair.
You have to help me, Wiggles. The Colonel has me doing voices for Amazon's home devices now. I am the snowman. Please, help me, Wiggles.
Great! It says the town fair's on today!
So the Wiggles disregard Elvis's cries for help and start planning to go to the town fair. And since in this film Murray is apparently an inventor, he shows us his invention that will hopefully win him a prize at the fair.
Well, you know how dry it is out here in the West.
Oh, hot and dry, Murray.
That's right. Well, sometimes it's hard to find water.
Bro, there's water right behind you. This pump thing doesn't work, so the Wiggles ADHD kicks in, and they start talking about a cook-off and their friend Alfonso. And they just jump from topic to topic so quick. Well, at least Dorothy's not here.
All our friends are going to be there. Wags the dog, Henry the octopus, and Dorothy the dinosaur.
Oh, damn it. It's also implied here that Dorothy has her driver's license.
Wags drove Dorothy and Henry into town.
Without a car to drive to the fair, the Wiggles try to procure some form of transportation from their Spanish-speaking friends.
Estaremos en cualquier momento o en cualquier lugar.
Speak English, Doc. We ain't scientists.
They sing a song about ducks. Okay.
Everybody calls me Ducky, cause I live in the Laguna.
Why do these songs always go on for such a long time? How many times can you sing the same thing over and over again? After the song, these kids discover that Murray's invention is somehow working. Oh my god, they're singing another f***ing song.
Boot scooting fantasy, wild horses run on the wiggly trail. On the wiggly trail.
Murray, Wiggles, to get to the town fair, you gotta go north.
Oh, Elvis is back! Then Captain Feathersword is in the middle of the woods playing drums, and holy shit, it's another goddamn song. Oh my god. Wait, why are they all of a sudden not wearing their cowboy anymore? You know what? Now that I'm listening to this song, it has nothing to do with being a cowboy. I feel ripped off. And then after the song, they're back in cowboy clothes. I think they just put a video they had already filmed in here to fill time. I mean, that would be a good reason as to why the setup felt way too random. And the fact that they weren't in cowboy costumes. Come on, Wiggles, I expect better from you. Well, no. That's actually exactly what I would expect. Carry on. They continue on their journey to the fair, leaving the mariachi band and the donkeys just waiting in the woods. Dick move, guys. Cut to a cafe. All of our favorite characters work here. And give us some exposition.
Whoa! There haven't been any customers since Alfonso the chef ran out of the secret ingredient for his master pasta!
Maybe the Wiggles might have an idea.
I wonder where they could be.
Well, Henry, they did get to the town, but no one is there, so they just say, huh? Like a million times again.
Huh?
I guess that's a running gag. Then they sing another f***ing song before arriving at the cafe.
Let's all say hi to our friends. Hi, guys.
Hi! Oh, hi, Wiggles!
Hi, Dorothy. We then meet Alfonso, the Masta Pasta chef, who sadly can't enter the cook-off competition because he doesn't have his
secret ingredients.
Great Russian cook Boris Borscht. That's a borscht.
Stanley Sembal, the Asian food champion, and Pierre Bonbon, the French master, and they're all competing for the prize at the Great Country Cook-Off.
Not even a superhero could help us now.
Wahoo!
Whoa, what the, who is this man?
I am Food Man.
What the hell? I wonder how he will help with this situation, and help Alfonso get his
secret ingredient.
Turns out that no one else sees him except for Anthony, as he is apparently having a schizophrenic episode. So naturally, he sings a song about it.
That's me. I love healthy food. Yum.
So they somehow convince Alfonso to try to make his pasta without the
secret ingredient,
leading to the funniest f***ing song in the whole movie.
I'm the master pasta maker from Italy. He's the master pasta maker of Italy.
I don't know why, but that shot of him walking towards the camera just cracks me the f*** up, man. Alfonso is the best. 10 out of 10.
He's the master pasta maker of Italy.
So he makes the pasta with no sauce or meat or cheese. Just noodles. And surprise, surprise,
It's disaster pasta.
Oh, no!
some master pasta chef you are, Alfonso. Boo! Boo! But these idiots, they just think it's bad because it didn't have the
secret ingredients.
So Alfonso tells them what it is, and they set out to find it, so that Alfonso can cook in the cook-off. Oh, and we, as an audience, have no idea what the
secret ingredient
even is, as it is a secret.
What's the little bird saying, Anthony?
Okay, we definitely need to get Anthony back on his meds. First food man, and now he's talking to birds.
Oh, what did the bird say?
That clever little bird knows where to find the secret ingredient. Fantastic! Let's follow the bird.
Feeding into Anthony's madness, the Wiggles then follow this bird, believing it to know where they can locate the
secret ingredient.
Here's a drawing of what it looks like. Olive oil.
Olive oil? Olive oil? Alfonso, you son of a bitch! Just go to the store! What the hell, man? I cannot believe this. I'm I'm in shock. So rather than going to the store and buying some clearly labeled olive oil, they're going to use Murray's pump invention to get olive oil out of the olives on this tree. Because that's how you do it. You know, I bet that's how orange juice is made too. They bring it back to Alfonso at the town fair, and all the Wiggles win a couple of competitions, culminating in...
There's only room in this town for one big banana.
Oh shit. Is the hung food man back? I hear he has the biggest banana. Alfonso then puts the secret ingredients on his plain noodles before singing a whole song about the joys of olive oil. This apparently makes his pasta amazing, so he enters it into the cooking competition. He's up against the Wiggles in some ethnic Halloween costumes.
That's a Bosch. Yeah, Bon. Stanley Samba and Alfonso the Great.
So I would say he has a good chance of winning, and wouldn't you guess it, the judge gives his plain noodles a perfect score. Wait until they hear about actual pasta, you know, with the sauce and shit. It'll blow their minds. They celebrate the win the only way they know how, with another song.
Hey everyone, let's make a conga line!
What a great day. Thanks for coming with us.
And with that, our adventure is over.
Hey, look over there! Huh?
Wait, oh, why is it not ending?
Very well, and goodbye to the Wiggly Trail.
No. Another song?
Had some beans and had some fun.
You never even ate beans. Stop singing about how you ate beans, you liars. All you ate is plain ass spaghetti. That's it. No beans. So, now that that's over, I would like to point out something that I noticed upon rewatching this film. So you know how Greg left the Wiggles in the mid-2000s and was replaced by his understudy Sam? Well, he was in the background throughout this whole film, standing behind the Wiggles, plotting Greg's downfall. I was suspicious of this the whole time I was watching. My suspicions of Sam were confirmed, though, when I saw his name in the credits. If Sam was around the Wiggles for a while before he stepped in to fill Greg's shoes, is it possible there was some sabotage at play? Did Sam put something in Greg's olive oil? In his master pasta? Something poisonous? The world may never know. Bye.
Hey, I think I found something.
Hey!
Meet Magdalena, the mermaid.
Hello, Wiggles. I'm very pleased to meet you.
So wiggle your way to Wiggle Bay. Wiggle Bay on home video from your friends at Hit Entertainment.